Good morning, students. How are you? Hope you are fine. So now today we are going to start a new chapter, that is simple interest, right? This is a very interesting chapter and very conceptual, right? So just focus on the things what I am telling you, right? Suppose you have 1,000 rupees, right? Suppose you have 1,000 rupees and you have invested this money somewhere, right? And after some time you will get 1,200 rupees, right? This money you have, right? And you have invested this money, right? You have invested 1,000 rupees and you'll get 1,200 rupees you get, right? So what is the profit? Profit is 1,200 minus 1,000, right? That is 200 rupees. So while investing 1,000 rupees, you get 1,200 rupees, right? And 200 rupees is profit. This is your profit, right? So when I'm introduced here, when if you invested 1,000 rupees for 1 year, if you invested 1,000 rupees for 1 year, you'll get 1,200 rupees back after 1 year, right? So here in 1 year you will get 200 rupees profit, right? So in 1 year you will get 200 rupees profit, right? So look, and this 1,200 rupees you can bifurcate it as 1,000 plus 200. 1,000 rupees you have invested and plus 200 rupees extra you are getting, right? Extra means profit. So this profit, if I'll bound it by a time period, right? I'll bound it by a time period or the time this profit is converted into interest. So it means interest is what? Profit. What you are getting extra, right? Profit means you are getting extra, right? So here you have invested 1,000 rupees. You get, means after 1 year you will get 1,200 rupees. Means 1,000 that which was invested you will also get it, and plus 200 rupees extra, right? That extra money is the profit. And here for 1 year tenure, this 200 rupees in the interest on what? On 1,000 rupees. So you can easily find it out what percent you are getting, right? 200 is 20%. So here rate of interest is what? 20% for 1 year. So this money you have invested, this money is known as principal, right? Or sum you can say, right? So this sum of money you have invested for 1 year, and after 1 year you are getting this total money, means the principal plus interest. Principal plus interest. This total money is called as amount, right? And here this 1 year, this is time, right? And here 20% means 200 rupees is 20% of 1,000 rupees. So rate of interest, ROI, right? This is 20%. ROI means rate of interest, right? So this is the basic thing. So basic thing is whatever is the interest, this is profit. Means this is extra thing you are getting after investing this amount, right? So from here, if we summarize it, or we conclude this thing, what we'll get some terms, right? One term I am getting principal or sum. This is denoted by P, right? Amount. Amount is principal plus interest, right? So amount you can denote with capital A, right? Time you can denote with T. Rate you can denote with capital R. Rate is rate percent per annum. Annum means year, right? So these terms we are going to use it. Now we are going to understand simple interest. So there are two types of interest. One is compound interest and one is simple interest. So in your class, means in class 7, you will only study simple interest. In next class, means in class 8, you will study compound interest, right? So simple interest means interest is equal to, the formula I am giving you, principal into rate into time is divided by 100. This is the formula for simple interest. SI means simple interest. And one more thing which is very important, every year in simple interest, every year you will get same amount of money. You will get same amount of money. Right? In simple interest means simple interest for every year, the simple interest what you are getting is same for every year, right? In first year if you are getting simple interest as 100 rupees, next year also you will get 100 rupees, and then next year also you are getting 100 rupees, right? So simple interest is same for every year. So this is the formula for SI. If you want to find it out, suppose if you want to find it out rate, what is the rate? So rate is what? Just multiply it 100 here, means we are going to do cross multiplication. Just take 100 here and here R we have to find out P and T, just cross multiply, take it to denominator. So R is equal to simple interest into 100, right? Here 100 is with division, so it comes with multiplication, and P and T they are with multiplication, they will come with division. So P into T. This is the formula for rate, right? This is rate. Now if you want to find out principal, right? So SI into 100 upon RT. If you want to find out principal, so SI into 100 upon R into T. And if you want to find it out time, so SI into 100 upon principal into rate. So these means these three formulas only come from here, right? So this is the important formula, you have to memorize it. While you are going to do practice, you will easily memorize it, right? This is a very simple formula. Now come to the questions. All the questions are only formula based, right? And some word problems are there, so you have to focus on the language of the word problem, right? And write the information what you are getting from the word problem. Write it, then you can easily solve it, right? So now come to the question. So find the simple interest on 2500 rupees for 2 years, 6 months at 6% per annum. right? So rate of interest means R is given as 6% per annum, yani per year. Principal is given as 2500. Time is given as 2 years 6 months. So just convert 6 months into years. So 1 by 2. So 2 whole 1 by 2, that is 5 by 2 year. Right? So rate of interest is given is yearly basis. So you have to convert time period also yearly basis. Right? So we know the formula SI. SI is P into R into T upon 100. So principal is given as 2500, rate is given as 6% per annum, and time is 5 by 2, which is being divided by 100. Now this 2 comes to denominator, so 2500 into 6 into 5 upon 2 into 100, right? These two 0, you can cancel it, and now 2 1 is 2, 2 3 is 6. So here you will left with 25 into 3 into 5. So 25 into 15. So 15 5 is 75, carry 7. 15 2 is 30 and 37. So this is the simple interest you are getting. Is this interest you are getting after investing this amount of money at this rate percent for 2 years and 6 months. So after 2 years and 6 months, you will get 375 rupees, right? So this is the question. This was example number 1 for your book, right? This was example number 1. So in this chapter, only you have to practice it, right? Means in all the chapter you have to practice it, but this chapter is actually new for you. Right? In earlier classes, I think you have solved it by unitary method. So in unitary method, you can solve it while using it. But now we are going to use the formula. The formula is good. Means it is very simple, so we can solve it easily. Right? Come to the next question. Here you have to find it out the amount. So amount, we know that principal plus simple interest, that is amount. Come to the third question. We have find the simple interest for rupees 4500 or on rupees 4500 at 8% per annum rate of interest, and time is given as 73 days. So here principal is given as 4500 rupees, right? Rate is given as 8% per annum. And time is given as 73 days. So you have to convert it into year. So we know that in 1 year, right? In 1 year, how many days are? 365, right? So just divide it by 365, you will get the year, right? So means 73 divided by 365. This will convert it into year. So 7 3 5 is 15, 7 5 is, yes, 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 year. So now you can easily find it out. Just apply the formula, that is simple interest formula. SI is equal to PRT by 100, right? So while applying the formula, you will get the result, right? Now come to the example number 4. What sum will amount to rupees 5525 at 10% per annum simple interest in 3 years? So here amount is given and you have to find it out the principal. So fourth example, amount is given. So what you have to do is, we know that amount is equal to principal plus interest or simple interest. You can also write it SI or simple interest, right? Here principal is unknown, SI is also unknown, right? Total amount is given as 5525. So suppose the principal is X. Suppose principal is X. So we know the formula for SI. SI's formula is PRT by 100. Just put here, right? Principal is X. Rate of interest is given as, I think, 8%. No, sorry, 10%. That is 10. Time is 3 divided by 100. This is 0 and 0. You can cancel it out. So X plus 3x by 10. Right? This is simple interest. This is principal. So take the LCM. Here 1 and 10. LCM is 10. So here 10x plus 3x. You will get 13x by 10. So 13x by 10, which is equal to 5525, right? Just simply find it out the value of x. So x is equal to 5525 multiplied by 10 divided by 13. So 13 4 ja 52, right? 2, so 3, 32. 13 2 ja 26. 26 and 6, 65. 13 5 is 65. So here 425 into 10, that is 4250. Right? So this is principal. This is principal or sum. The question is written as at, means what sum will amount. So sum and principal, they all are same, right? So this is the question, means this way you can solve it. We know the formula, amount is equal to principal plus interest. We know the formula for simple interest, right? Put the values, right? Principal is unknown, but we can take it as a variable x. Here we can also put it, right? And solve it, you will get the value. Now come to example number 5. Here we have to find it out the rate. So we have to find it out the rate. At what rate percent per annum will 4500 rupees amount 5717 in 3 years, right? So look, amount is given as 5715. Amount is given as 5715 rupees, right? Principal is given as, I think, 4500. Yes, 4500. Principal is given as 4500 and time is given as 3 years. We have to find it out rate. So we know the formula for amount, right? Amount is equal to what? Principal plus simple interest. We know the amount. You can also write it as A is equal to P plus SI. So amount we know that is 5715. Principal we know that 4500. We can easily find it out. Simple interest. So SI is equal to 5715 minus 4500. You will get 1215. Right, 157 minus 5, that is 2, 5 minus 4, that is 2. This is simple interest, right? So now we know the formula for simple interest. So SI is equal to P into R into T by 100, right? But we have to find it out, this R. So write the formula for R, that is SI into 100 divided by principal into time. So SI is what? 1215 and 200. Principal is what? 4500 and time is 3 years. Right? So we can simply solve it. So now here 2 zeros, you can cancel it out. 3 1 ja 3, 3 4 ja 12, 1 0, 3 5 ja 15, right? Now 45 1 ja 45, 45 9 ja 405, right? So rate is 9% per annum. Rate always comes with percent mark, right? So 9% per annum is the rate of interest, right? So that 4,500 rupees you have invested, and after 3 years you will get 5,715 rupees, right? So this was the fifth question, means this was the fifth example, right? Now come to question number 6. Example number 6. In what time rupees 3,600 amounts to 4,320 at 8% per annum simple interest. So here in this example, that is example number 6, you have to find it out time, right? Amount is given, principal is given, right? Rate is given, you have to find it out the time. So first, by the same way, this was example number 6, right? Amount is given as 4,320, P is given as 3,600, and R is given as 8% per annum. Yes, so this is not pound, this is rupee sign, right? So we know that A is equal to P plus SI. So SI is equal to A minus P. A is 4,320 minus 3,600. You will have 0 to 13 minus 6, that is 7. So 720 rupees is SI. We know the formula for SI. SI is equal to P into R into T by 100. So T is equal to SI into 100 divided by P into R. SI is 720 rupees into 100 divided by principal is given as 3,600 rupees and rate of interest is 8. So here 1, 2, 36, 1 ja 36, 36, 2 ja 72. So here 20. 4 2 ja 8, 4 5 ja 20, that is 5 by 2 years. It means 2 whole 1 by 2 years, right? So time is 2 whole 1 by 2 years. So the means question example number 5 and example number 6, you have to do it by same way. In earlier example, you have to find it out the rate, and this example, you have to find it out the time. Now come to example number 7. At what rate percent per annum simple interest will a sum triple itself in 16 years? So, example number 7 is asking at what rate percent per annum sum is triple itself, means it becomes 3 times. So, if principal, suppose let principal is x, right? So amount is what? 3x. We know that SI is equal to what? A minus P. Amount is 3x, principal is x, so SI is what? 2x. We know SI, we know P, we know time, 16 years. you have to find it out the rate. So R is equal to SI into 100 upon P into T. SI is 2x into 100. Principal is x into 16. X to x you can cancel it. 2 1 ja 2, 2 8 ja. Now 4 2 ja 4 25 ja. So 25 by 2, that is 12.5% per annum. So by 12.5% per annum rate of interest, a principal, a sum of amount which becomes 3 times of itself, right, in 16 years. So you have to only suppose it that the question is given like this. So you have to suppose the principal. We know that it becomes triple. So triple means 3x. So here we know that SI is A minus P, amount is 3x, principal is x. So simple interest is 2x, means on investing x amount you will get return as simple interest 2 times of the principal, right? That is 2x. So time is 16 years, you know that. Rate R, you know that the formula, we can use this formula from SI is equal to PRT by 100, right? So here we have to find it out R. So R is equal to SI into 100 upon P into T, and easily we can find it, right? Now come to example number 8. Simple interest on a certain sum is 16 by 25 of the sum. So find the rate percent and the time if both are numerically equal, right? This is a very good question, right? So from this example we'll discuss it into next video, right? This video is also approximately 30-minute video. So in next video we'll discuss it. Thank you. Till then, stay safe, stay at home, do practice mathematics and be happy. Thank you very much.